Hello guys, Bazza back again, aka the Soul Assassin, with a commission update video. Now, what I like about doing commissions is obviously you can interact with the customer. You know, you might have said something at the beginning, how we wanted it painting, but obviously if you get stuck, or not stuck, but if you want things clarifying, you can obviously just go back and ask them. So I interpreted High Fleet Leviathan colours the way I'd paint it. I know that's, you've got to keep remembering it's not how you like the model, it's how the customer likes the model, and the customer obviously is always right. So with this model, let me just move the camera, it was a lot, well when I showed it, he looked at the video and I showed him a picture as well, and it was a lot, the purple was a lot lighter than he wanted it darker, and that's simply because I used Hormigant purple. Now it looks dark in the pot, but when you apply it to the miniature it's really light. It's kind of a pastel-y colour. I thought I could rectify it by putting like a Nuln oil wash, so like a black wash over it to darken it a bit, but I thought, you know, if that doesn't go right, then you're buggered. So what I did, I looked through my paints and I noticed I had this lich purple, and it's really dark. So that's the colour I used. So I used the lich purple, then I washed it with the Nuln oil wash to make it even more darker, and then what I've done is dry brushed Hormigant purple and then dry brushed Gene Stealer purple just to give it like an extra fine highlight as such. So that's that model now sort of done. Onto the Broodlord. So I had that in mind and here it is finished, besides the base obviously, and I'm getting camera shot, that'd help. Yeah, so with that in mind, I've just painted all this up and it's come out really nice, I think. Again, that lich purple all over the purple, the dirty looking skin, the blue red claws and nails and stuff like that, painted up with Mechrite red base coat, then what was it? Wazdaka red, yep, and then a final highlight of what's it called? Thingy pink, Screamer pink, just on the fine edges, and that's how that's come out. With this model as well, it doesn't have, now I don't know if it's just this model, but it doesn't have eyeballs, it just has an eye socket, so you can't really paint an eye, but I've managed to do it simply because I used an old brush that I used to use for doing PVA gluing, you know, using it for that, so it's dried into a really sharp fine point. So basically I've just touched the green for the eye, see if I can get it closer, and then just dabbed it in, so it's got a pupil really, so it's a fake eye. Yeah, so it's got on obviously two eyes, there you go, and then on that side, if it'll do it. Yeah, so there's that done. Just waiting for the sand to dry now so I can do the basing. Yeah, on the other base, I did that base first, simply because I couldn't get under the model to paint it, if that makes sense. So I thought if I do it first, I can be as messy as I want to get that base down. But obviously, with this being like an open base, I can just do all the rest of them now last, and I can focus on the model. So with that said, guys, I'll leave this with you, and I'll see you all in the next one. Right, ta-da.